Hello YouTube, this is Lily here. I haven't posted a video since January of this year. So I decided to do something different and post a video leaving 2021, going into 2022. I have pulled two cards that I meditated on before I pulled them. I just turned them over, and the first one is the New Beginnings, Divine Father, number 11. And the second one is the Solitude, Higher Self, number 13. These are oracle cards from the Ask Your Guides deck. And I'll be reading from the guidebook that goes with it. I decided to do this differently because 2021 was a challenging year for me. I had a couple of things going on in my personal life, as well as many people who I love and know passed away and made their transition. So it was a tough year, way more than 2020. 2020 was a tough year for a lot of people, but 2021 was a tough year for me. So I'm leaving that energy behind. I actually left it behind in October, start changing a lot of things, and I noticed that life started changing for me in October of this year, where I decided to do more healing work, more meditations, more spiritual baths and things like that. And I noticed that my life has changed completely since then, and got rid of a lot of negative thinking and negative things and negative people, places, and things that I participated in previously in my life that I don't no longer indulge in. I had to let a lot of friendships go, but nothing lasts forever. Everyone can go with you on your journey, and I send them love and light as I send everyone love and light. No judgments. I just do what I have to do for my own life and my own path, and I send love and light to everyone else and hope that they find the right path for them. With that being said, I have the guidebook that comes with these cards that I'll be reading from. And I wanted to say before I get started reading that it's so ironic that I pull these cards when they both are reflections of what's going on in my life right now. So this happens every now and again, sometimes during the week, or if I pull a card at the beginning of the week for the whole week, or if I pull a card one day if I just randomly feel like it. Sometimes they resonate, sometimes they don't, with what's going on that day, or sometimes they don't. But both of these cards resonated perfectly for December 31st, going into January 1st, 2022. The new beginnings is what I have already stepped into. I already feel the energy of 2022. I already feel like it's already 2022. It doesn't have to be that date yet, because I start changing my reality back in October, and I noticed a whole shift anyway. Then the solitude part is what I'm coming out of, what I've been doing since October. Really kind of like the middle of this year, like June, between June and now, I've been like in solitude, not distancing myself away from people, but just being in solitude with what I need to do for my life, focusing on what I want instead of what I don't want, staying away from those things that no longer resonate with me, or keeping them in moderation. So if it's videos or something that I watch, the majority of the time is going to be positive videos, positive things, and positive conversations that I'm having with those who I resonate with and who I speak to and talk to on a regular basis, my loved ones and my friendships and relationships. Those are always going to be in a positive light. Every now and again, it might be negative. And when it does, I instantly get away from it and try to heal it and get away from it and heal whatever part of me is attracting that negativity or that situation to me, because it's always something that I look within to see what am I doing, why is this coming my way, because I don't have drama, trauma, pain, or any of those situations in my reality anymore. I actually cut those out at the end of 2019. They left, I left a lot of things behind, a lot of people behind, places and things. So this year was very challenging, as I stated earlier, because I lost a lot of people that I really love, and I know that they're watching over me in spirit. But this video is gonna, I'm gonna read the guidebook right now for these 2 cards. The first one, the New Beginning, Divine Father. There's 4 bullet points that the card has on it: courage, desire, initiation, and creativity. The spark of life from your Divine Father is igniting your imagination, stirring your creative genius, and instilling in you a strong desire to bring about change. Now is the perfect time for you to act upon your impulses and initiate new beginnings, especially in those areas of your life that leave you presently dissatisfied. Trust your desire for change and ask the Divine Father to give you courage to initiate it. Commit to your unique new ideas. Start writing that book you've been thinking about. Open that business you've been secretly desiring for so long. Or break the ice in a new relationship with someone you've held back from. The Divine Father encourages you to act in confidence. All the elements for your success are in place already. Don't hesitate, don't think, and don't play it safe. Take a leap of faith and commit fully to what you really want. Your Divine Father's message: go for it. You can't fail. So that resonates with my reality right now because, as I stated before, the middle part of 2021, around June, by October, I was totally in a different mindset, different situations and everything. Everything just completely started working out for me even more than it was at first because of how I changed my mindset, how I changed the way I do things, how I forgave and moved forward and got a lot of people away from around me who mean me no good. I still, no judgment, I send them love and light. I have nothing against no one. Even those who don't like me or I don't resonate with anymore, it's just that I noticed that when I got those people, places, and things from around me, my energy shifted and things just become magnetic to me in a positive way, just as they were coming magnetic to me in a negative way. So the gossiping, I don't do that with anyone. I stopped gossiping, my life changed. I stopped participating in negative things with people, my life changed. Everything just changed when I shifted. So with that being said, we're going to start with the next card, Solitude, Higher Self. The 4 bullet points for this card are observation, contemplation, renewal, and listening. Your desire to seek solitude is appropriate at this time. You're being counseled by your higher self to retreat and to renew your soul through your quiet contemplation. Your nervous system has been overstimulated and you can't absorb any more input from the outer world. Step away and give yourself the necessary peace and time alone you require to revitalize your system. In doing so, you'll begin to sense, feel, and even hear the voice of your higher self, but only when you step into more natural surroundings. Reconnect with nature in whatever way is practical, given your circumstances. Fully open your heart to your higher self. Even if you fear that you can't make contact, you are making contact. Furthermore, your higher self asks you to take your time when contemplating your circumstances and considering your options. Resist the temptation to yield to any sense of urgency. There's no emergency. Your true direction will make itself known if you're patient. Your higher self also alerts you to the fact that not all the necessary pieces of information to make the best decision may be apparent yet. Your higher self wisely counsels that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing. The message: be quiet and wait. So this Solitude card is something that as I stated earlier, I've been doing already. So I'm kind of coming out of solitude. So the cards are kind of backwards for me, the way that I read them. I'm coming out of the solitude part of me getting away from people, places, and things, going within, doing more spiritual work, to see how I can heal and change my own reality. And now I'm moving into 2022, into new beginnings, new mindset, new friendships, new relationships, better relationships with those who I choose to still connect with, who bring me positive things as I bring them. It's an equal exchange. It's not an exchange of energy where I'm being pulled and drained and I'm giving, and not receiving. It's a balance in all of the relationships that I choose to have now in my reality. So with that being said, the new beginnings is something that is happening with me and has already started happening before 2022 has even arrived. And I'm so grateful for that. I send love and light to those that have transitioned, to the family members who had to deal with that as well, our family, as well as the other people's families who I know who have passed away. So I'm going to have this video posted up on my YouTube channel around December 31st. I don't know if it will be in the morning or the evening hours, as confirmation that I am moving in the right direction, because I meditated and I pulled these two cards, flipped them over, and this is what came out, which totally resonates with what I'm going through in my reality right now. So I do these videos for me. I have to state this again, as I have stated before in all of my videos, or most of them. This is what I choose to do. This is what I choose to express myself. It's not for likes and views or comments or trying to make money. It's just for me expressing myself. And for that, I'm grateful. Thank you. Love and light and peace to everyone.